Hey, Aquarius. Woo, welcome, welcome. Had to take a sip. Just got done with Gemini's. Holy Toledo, you guys. This has been really crazy readings this week. We're doing readings for the 11th through the 17th. And for those of you that are brand new, my name is Patti. I am an empath that does intuitive tarot. And I also do intuitive coaching like spiritual coaching, guidance coaching. Coaching is done more on a spiritual level rather than a secular, meaning more spirit-based, journey-based, rather than earth, meaning circumstantial, things that can change. The mindset is very, very challenging. But also, too, I do coaching for health and balance and purpose of nutrition and fitness, because that's where my degrees are. But the thing is, you can go down below, check it out. There's a website there. If you click on either one, they're the same. I've conjoined them. So if you want to book a coaching session, or if you want to book an intuitive session, or even a tarot reading session, I would love to do that for you. Everything else is free. If you have a question, if you're curious about something, you're challenged about maybe spirits or entities that you just don't quite understand, that kind of a thing. If you're just like some supernatural stuff, paranormal stuff, I have some people that work with that. So I've gone through some of it. So I've even had a poltergeist. So that was pretty interesting. However, that's not what this is about. This is about a reading. And anyway, just go to the website or contact me, send a comment, whatever. You know, I will answer. I do answer all my emails, all my comments and things like that, except for the ones that I block, like, you know, the ones that have fern in them or sex in them. I can't say it on YouTube. So, you know the kind. All right, so we've got our first card out. What I'm doing for those that are new is I'm picking an oracle for the energies for the 11th through the 17th, and then I'm going to pick an oracle for the energies for the future week. At the end, I'm going to pick a card for the universe, for those who like the universe energies. I will do that there. So this is very interesting. We have the fiery fairy, and it's about creative action and optimism. So this is about your thinking process. This is how you look at things. Do you look at them more optimistic, or do you look at them more like your glass is full or glass is empty, that kind of a thing? And your creative action. Are you okay to think outside the box? Are you one that, are you going to try something new or do something new? That's sort of where this is at. And that's where optimism comes in, because we have to be optimistic about our own journey, not other people's journey. We have to block those people out and say, what do I want to do? What do I, sort of like, even me, when I was younger, I did everything because I thought it would be fun to try. That's what creative action, creative energy is. Moving forward through it, not just talking about it. Now, and that's the number 3. So in numerology, so acknowledging. This is acknowledging that there is this passion inside of you that wants to do something. And the idea is to have creative action. How are you going to go about doing it? It's sort of like setting a goal or a vision board or a vision plan and moving forward through with it, rather than it being a pipe dream. A pipe dream is a dream that you have that you do absolutely nothing to move forward to it, and then it never happens. That's a pipe dream. So we have something of that, of coming up of death. So something is coming to an end in our future energy. So let's see what's going on here, which means it's not a bad thing, because when something ends, we got something new coming. So maybe you have something new being planned. Maybe this is the time to plant the seed. Maybe this is the time to get those energies and plant those, especially with the, we have a new moon coming. So the new moon is all about starting fresh and new. So that is one thing too. All right. Yes, King of Pentacles, something new, something fresh. King of Pentacles is about finances and money. So this may be something that is coming towards you that may help your income. This may be maybe somebody you're going to do something together with. But the King of Pentacles is all about um, a knowledge of putting it together, how to make it happen, how to set goals and move forward through those goals. Again, that's the creative action. What is it that you want to grow and do this week? What is it that you could move forward to? For somebody, it might be something, an extra income, a hobby that maybe bring them extra income. It might be something to do just with a project that you want to do to get started. And you have a little fire inside you burning to get you going to do that. So let's see what else there is. Oh, yes, it's definitely a positive energy. It is something that really we should be moving forward to, because we have the Star and then we have the Ace of Swords. So the Star is sort of like balance between spirit and earth, but it's also balance in your life of knowing what you want to do. It's also exposing yourself to who you really, really, really are. So it's sort of like when I do my videos and say, walk in the truth. That is where you can expose yourself and say, that's who I am. This is who I am. There's nothing wrong with it. I value who I am. I'm proud of who I am. I am built this way, and this is who I am. And that's where this comes in, because then you're walking in truth. So this creativity is you. This is your journey. This is your... Here's the thing, though, is something in the middle to the end of the week needs to be let go in order for that to happen. And what that is letting go of, and I don't mean to say this in sort of a hard way. This is not what I mean. Sometimes letting go of the lie of who we fake we are. Does that make sense? So sometimes we are people around us, and that is the way. For example, my mother grew up and she loved ballet and tap, but she never did it. But who got to do it? Me. She forced her dreams, what she wanted to be, and wanted me to do it because that's what she wanted. And so I was going to be that. I almost did that with my daughter, whereas I'm horses. I've been horses since I'm 8 years old, probably even born wanting a horse. However, I am horses, and I started to do that with my daughter. And with my daughter going through a divorce and stuff, I had her go through counseling because there was a lot going on. And I found out there, and she even said, Mom, horses are not my thing. And I was doing a repeat pattern of what my mother was doing. So I had to let that go. I had to take that and say, you know what? I bought that horse because in case you didn't like it and it wasn't your thing, that it was something that I could take and do myself. And I did that with the intuition knowing this might not be her thing. And I was right. So that was a death. It was not only a death, it was sort of hurtful because I always wanted to have something, but I'm sure it was hurtful for my mom to wish that, I would like tap and ballet. No, I don't. That's your thing, not my thing. So we can't force our kids into things that we want as we grow, and we let them be themselves because they are a creative mind. They are young and new with their own aspirations and everything. I don't know who this is for, but it is for somebody who has children. Okay. So I don't know who that's for. All right. So you have to let go of something for this beautiful energy to come through. Now, this could also be the energy of your mind. So we sabotage our own selves quite a bit. We hold ourselves back quite a bit. We make excuses. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Somebody said, stop making excuses. I don't know who that's for, but an energy came through. Stop making excuses. It's very easy to do. It's very easy way out. But you know what? After a while, if you make too many, people know it. You just become known as, oh yeah, well, you always have an excuse. Is that you? Okay, so we have the sun. The sun, again, another exposure, another balance. The sun is about growing. The sun is about an energy, a creative energy. Again, it is a new energy. It's a fun energy. He's playful, but he also is one energy where he exposes himself and says, here I am. This is me, whether you like it or not. See how playful they are? And the thing is, when you release yourself to be yourself, you actually have a lot more energy because you're not fighting yourself. You're not fighting spirit. There isn't a spiritual warfare anymore. You're also able to be you and follow your passion and your purpose rather than trying to find whatever your purpose is. It will just come to you because it's inside you already. Your gifts and your talents and your skills are there already. Definitely. Yeah. King of Wands. This is about talking to yourself. King of Wands is talking to yourself. How are you talking to yourself? Well, again, thank you. Stop making excuses. Apparently, somebody on the other side, that's all they want to say is stop making excuses. Because I'm hearing that a lot. So I don't know who that's for. And then when you do that, that is a death. When you stop making excuses, that is a death. That is something that stops, something that is destructive. Because when you make excuses, it's destructive. It's sabotaging. It's holding you back. I don't know who that's for. But that is. The Four of Wands, thinking about your future. We've got 2 wands there. So now it's time to think about your future and how you talk to yourself. This is how you move forward. And again, start talking, loving. I can do this. And as soon as you start making an excuse, you stop yourself. And then we have the King of Swords. Walk in the truth. Because the King of Swords is all about searching for the truth. That's where the King of Swords is. And he's going towards your future. He is definitely going towards your future. This is for your future. There's a change for somebody coming really big because this Death card, I can feel the energies. It's like somebody's finally fed up of their life not being the way that they want it to be, and they're going to now take hold of it. And they're going to get to that point where I don't like to cuss, but my daughter says, I'm getting the case of, fuck it. I don't care what anybody else thinks. And I told her you shouldn't, because this is your journey. Nobody understands your journey. This is the way it should be. You should care. Don't get me wrong. You should care, and not filter your words or filter your actions. However, the thing for your purpose and your journey is yours. And you're creative in something. Every single person on this earth is creative in something. And creative meaning that is your talent and your gifts. All right. Wow. So we have, from the Knight of Swords, we have the Page of Swords, a lot of swords. Begin walking in your truth. What seems to be hidden, there is something hidden that needs to come to the light and be shared so that you can walk in your truth. I don't know who that's for. Someone's hiding something, or somebody is afraid of something, and that is where your creativity is being stifled. That is where everything is being stifled. And again, that's where you need to stop that And I apologize if you can't hear too well. I don't know what they're building, just kitty corner from my yard. It looks like they're trying to put up a house in this little postage stamp piece of property. And I'm like, are you kidding? So there's a lot of noise. So I apologize. It's just very annoying. But the thing is, here you have to let go of something. I have to let go of the noise. Yeah. But anyway, we have to let go of something. And that you've got some beautiful stuff coming. Wonderful stuff coming. These 3 cards coming. Wonderful, wonderful. All right. So let's see what the universe has to say about all this. And I'm going to ask the divine to share what the universe has to say through not only this week, but moving forward into next week, what the planets, what the energies are moving through. Again, I could go into a lot of planet talk and moon talk, but I'm not going to do that today. So let's see what is being shared by the universe. Talisman. And then number 4. So the talisman, the energies, that talisman's energies is about your path and your journey, about how you sort of, for wisdom's sake, you've learned where to move and where or what to do, what not to do. And so you sort of know where the landmines are, kind of a thing. And so you avoid them, but you're on a path, and so you sort of know and see where you want to go. And now it is the time to actually make that happen. So this is the time where you want to make that happen. And the talisman, again, is about the number 49 is about 4, which is stability. So you're on your way to changing whatever it is or letting go of something so that you can actually be creative and use your talents and your skills, whatever they are, whatever the divine has given you. But again, you have to let go of faking it until you're making it. And I don't mean that I do faking it until I make it in a lot of things, but that's in my work, because maybe, for example, leathersmith, I get so many different kinds of leather. I may have not done that exact kind of project, but I've done something similar, so I can go in here and sort of fake it until I make it. However, when we're talking about our journey and our life, we don't want to do that, because when we do that, we are being somebody else that we're not supposed to be. We're not using our talents, our gifts, our abilities, and not listening to our intuition. We're doing it maybe like I talked to about my mom wanting me to be a ballerina and a tap dancer and pushed me in that. She wanted me to be that. So that is being somebody that's not me. Hated it, horribly hated it. That's not me. Thank God it ended. But I'm horses. So whatever we push onto somebody, or what our parents said, well, you're going to do this. And unfortunately, we do that with religion. We do that a lot with religion, and we don't allow others to explore. Now, and I believe in certain things, don't get me wrong, but if I go outside that box, then I'm chastised. I don't do that. We can't do those things, because really we don't know the answer until we get to the other side. So for us to push something onto somebody else, we're teaching them, don't be yourself. Don't live and think for yourself. Just do as I tell you to do. Now, when you're little, they do that for safety reasons. They do that, so we don't get burned on the stove and those kind of things. But as we grow and become our own creative mind, we have to be optimistic on who we are inside, what the divine created us to be. And we need to put certain things to rest, bury them, and not go back, and become who we're supposed to be. This is for you guys. This is for you guys today. So, but the universe is saying, the planets are saying, you're on your journey, you're on your way, but this hidden part of you has to come to light. And the only way this can be done is telling the truth of who you are. Now, you could be young, you could be in your 20s, and that is scary as all SHIT. But, it's courage. It just takes courage to do it. And when the time is right, you will do it right. You will do it. And the thing is, it's a generational thing. I didn't become me until I was actually in my 50s. And I actually was still fearful because I was in a certain faith, not a religion. I have a relationship with God. But the thing is, those people that are my friends and things, they would probably poo-poo it and think I was nuts and maybe even shun me and pray for me and do all this kind of stuff for me. But the thing is, this is who I am. This is who the Creator is and created me to be. If your friends are going to be with you, they will be with you. If you come out and you be that creative person you're supposed to be, then whatever you do and say and act in kindness and high light, in high vibrations and high energies and love and truth, then there is nothing that's going to happen. If they drop away, they drop away. They're meant to drop away because that's not your journey and your path. This is the talisman saying, this is the planets, the energies, the universe saying, this is you are on your path. Now, go seek it and tell the truth. Because the Knight of Swords is seeking the truth. And you know what? I will tell you out of experience, one-on-one experience, it took me a little bit of a level to come out in a way that I say come out because a lot of people didn't know about most of my life. Nobody knows about my abilities. And the thing is, I didn't share them because I didn't want people to think I was nuts. So I came out to a certain level because I wasn't unsure and I wasn't comfortable. And then later I fully came out and said, you know what? I don't poo-poo anybody's faith or what they believe in, but if you don't like what I do, I accept, you keep moving on. That's fine. You just have to be older and get to that point. All right. So this is your reading for the day, and I hope that you have enjoyed this, Aquarius. I know that there is a lot here, but I hope you enjoy this. Now, don't forget, if you want to know more information, or if you want a reading, book a reading, or if you also want some coaching, please go to one of the websites down below. They're linked together. You can click on either one, and they'll bring you to that. But also don't hesitate to email me, ask a question, comment. I love your comments and your feedbacks, and I will always, always answer them personally myself. All right. Take care, and we will see you next week, and walk in love and truth. Take care, Aquarius.